Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and I'm here to talk to you today with a wonderful nonprofit here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And they've been so kind to come on and update us about all the things that they are doing. And we're here today again with the Eureka Springs School of the Arts and Miss Kelly McDonough, who is the director there. And she's going to update us on some things that they've got some really cool things on their website. We're going to dive into some really exciting stuff today. So please welcome Kelly to the screen.
Hi, Melody.
Hey, Kelly. We're liking this little blue vibe going on.
Yeah.
like
Not real
that,
sure why
though.
I'm so blue. It's a mermaid vibe I have
I
today.
like this.
Yeah.
Very otherworldly.
Oh,
I love it.
yes.
How have you been?
Doing great. We had the parade, the Outrageous Parade a few weeks ago. So that was really fun to get out and put on a parade for everybody. And, then today we launched a whole new slate of workshops for this fall. What's going on? It's been really good.
Well, that's the bulk of what you do. All these workshops and people from all over the country come to the Eureka Springs School of the Arts to learn something or to improve their skills. You've got something for everybody. And each year it seems like you add a little something different. So thought we would today. You wanted to show people a little bit about your website because this is fresh off the press.
It is
A lot of information. So
3 hours ago.
Yeah.
It went live with the new workshop. So I thought we'd look at it and see what's coming up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring I'm gonna put it on here for you.
Just today, as a matter of fact, here on campus, we've got jewelry making, wood turning, and watercolor. So there's just always all kinds of stuff happening. So if somebody wants to see what's up for the fall, this is the homepage of our website. And there's a bunch of ways to get to what you want, but basically you go to that workshops there across the top. And from there, you can either pick one of those categories. There's another way too. So if you click on that workshops, then if you just want to see, for example, what's coming up this fall, there on the right where it says filter by session, you can pick the fall session. And that's going to bring up everything that is new right now. So that's going to bring up all the stuff that we've got planned from September through December for this year.
Okay.
So if you scroll down a little bit there, you'll see our some of our policies and the fine print and all, but that's not the fun stuff. And then you get into the workshops that are happening. So you can page through by date, which is how these are organized, but you can also go and sort by particular topics, because you see there's 5 whole pages of workshops just for those few months, right? And it's all kinds of stuff. It's glass, it's wood, it's felt. So if you click where it says all workshops there, that'll give you an idea of all of the different topics. So if you're looking for something in particular, then you can see there's all these different topics that you can sort by and see kind of what all is going on. So if you click on, let's click on painting and drawing and see what comes up there. Those are some of the real popular classes. And already we're getting low on some of these classes.
I see that
earlier in the year that they're totally sold out. And a couple that are coming up soon, they sell out really quick. And then when you get to the fall there, we've got some portraits, we've got some oil painting, we've got drawing, we've got all kinds of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And also you'll see the new classes that are posted, the September through December. Right now, there's a discount on those, right?
Oh, okay.
And so everything for the fall right now is 10% off until July 15th. So if you sign up now, you get a discount. But the other thing to know is that we also have a scholarship program, and that's really what I want to make sure everybody knows about today. So if you go to that About ESSA and then go down to scholarships, we'll talk about the different scholarship programs. Oh, sorry, go back.
Yeah, I missed it. There it is, scholarships.
There it is. Perfect. Yeah, so this first session, we gave away 20 or 21 scholarships. So it's about 1 in 10 of our students take classes on scholarship. Um, so we have several scholarship funds that are memorial funds. There's the Pat Carmichael Fund, which is awarded to workshop in painting. There's the Jack Miller Fund, and that is in printmaking. And then the Carol White Scholarship, you can pick any medium that you want,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then we also have a general adult scholarship fund where you can pick any medium at all, wood or iron or jewelry or anything. And so the scholarship process, it's really pretty easy. Our form, it would just be to click one of those buttons there in either Word or PDF, and it's
Okay.
just one page. It's a one-page form with your information, and then we just ask that you write us a short little message,
Mm-hmm.
less than a page, about why you'd want to take a class at the school. And then we ask that you get one recommendation from someone that just says, yes, I think they'd be great to take a workshop. And we
Okay.
really try to award as many scholarships as we possibly can. And we do the scholarship rounds now twice a year, one due date in February and one in July. And, this is a great way to provide access to folks who maybe this just is not in their budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
We try to keep our costs low, and honestly, compared to other types of craft schools across the country, we charge in some cases a fraction of what other places charge, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that is because our mission is to provide access to as many people as possible, regardless of their budget or their how much time they've had to study and
Mm-hmm.
practice in the past, their skill
Right.
level. So
Right.
beginners, everybody, we really want everybody to be able to come out and take workshops.
Yeah.
So we encourage everybody to do the scholarships. We also have a veteran scholarship fund. So and that is available. We do at least one or two of those a year. We also have a young artist program.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And with that one, our classes are for 18 and up. So we organize special workshops in partnership with local schools where they bring groups in to
Mm-hmm.
take workshops together. And that's how we use our young artist scholarship. So there you can see one of our artists in residence who was here last year for a ceramics residency. We had a group of kids come and they spent the day with her, and
Oh,
that's
amazing.
was funded by our youth scholarship fund.
What a unique opportunity for the young people around here. That's so unique.
Yeah, with that too, we also had for older kids, we did several jewelry making workshops, doing copper jewelry. We also did several blacksmithing workshops for area high school kids. So they got to come and spend a day in the iron studio making things. And two, if someone wants to support those programs,
Mm-hmm.
those are funded 100% by donations
I
from our
see.
donors. And so that really is something that we fundraise for all the time,
Right.
that goes towards our scholarship fund to help make that possible for everybody.
Well, Kelly, I mean, I'm just looking, when we were looking at the categories there, I'm like, how many different mediums are we talking about?
Oh my gosh.
I was blown away. I was
Yeah.
like scrolling through that. I'm like, oh my gosh, the list keeps going of different things that you can be a part of. I was impressed. I didn't realize there were that many categories.
There are,
Um,
let's see. So yeah, there's woodworking, wood turning, wood
you're going to count
carving.
them.
There's blacksmithing, welding, plasma cutting, metal fabrication, a lot of sculpture with found objects in the iron studio. We have jewelry making, precious metal clay, which is really interesting, and enameling. We have polymer clay, of course, painting and drying. Like today, it's watercolor, so watercolor, oil, pastels, and then we have a lot of in the category we call special media, which is weaving
Hmm.
and mosaic and stained glass. Let's see, we've got polymer clay sculpture, figurative sculpture this year. We also, of course, have the ceramic studio. So that's throwing on the wheel or hand building. I
Good
mean, it really,
gracious.
it just goes like on and on
On
and
and
on
on and on.
on.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
leather
amazing.
bookmaking. Yeah, I can never, it seems like I can never remember
Oh,
all
well,
of,
there's so many.
yeah, there it
Well, no
is.
wonder, it's no wonder that this is a full campus of to house all of these things, and you guys have expanded over the years to be able to have enough, not only locations for the workshops, but also housing for people to come and be a part. Well, I guess would you say? I mean, based on last year,
Mhm.
and I know this is off the top. I didn't prepare you for this question at all. But like off the top of your head, I mean, what would you say percentage wise are people coming to the school who are first timers, like first out of the chute, they've never been there before to the campus?
It's usually runs about 1 out of 5.
Okay.
So we do have a lot of repeat students
Mm-hmm.
that they maybe even come several times a year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll come once on a scholarship and then take another class, or
Okay.
people that they'll take a few short classes,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
But yeah, it's about 1 out of 5 that
Okay.
is usually just brand new.
Yeah.
um, that's kind of growing now again, that things are kind of open back up. People are
Open back up.
traveling
Mm-hmm.
again and coming. The other thing is that more and more, as our student numbers are growing, more and more of those people are coming from outside of this region. So
Yeah.
we get about half of our students from more than a couple of hours away.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we get people from all over the country. We've had people come from California, New York, and Florida,
Amazing.
and all over to come take classes here. And sometimes that's because they're coming to take something from a particular instructor.
I see.
um, Sometimes
Okay.
it's because they want to come to Eureka, because who wouldn't want to come to Eureka,
Who wouldn't?
right? Sometimes it's because they have, know someone in the area that they found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
But we attract people from all over, and again, because comparably we offer a very affordable
Mm-hmm.
option for people, that then it's worth it sometimes for them to
Right.
travel to come and take something from an instructor, because our instructors come from all,
Yeah.
and they travel to teach. So those that
Yeah.
are pretty well known, they'll bring people from all, which is great. And then
I
people
love
come and they
that.
discover Eureka, and they want to come back. So
Exactly. I don't
yeah.
know which draws them here first. Most of the times, though, is the quality of classes that you're providing out there, or they're just happenstance finding out about Eureka Springs and then finding you. Would you
It's
would
some
you
of both,
say
for
would you
sure.
say that a great number of the people there are coming there to expand on the medium and the skill sets, or are they just coming there to discover and dive into learning that particular medium? What would you say is the greater
It is really
experience?
both. It is really both.
Okay.
And I would be hard to say.
Yeah.
One of the
I'm sure
things,
every medium just varies, I'm sure too.
well, it does, but one of the things that we really focus on is that, because we keep our class sizes really, really small. So, some of the really specialized schools, they'll have 20, 25, 30 people in a workshop. For us, most of our classes are 6, maybe 8 people. And
Mm-hmm.
so what that allows us to do is to have people of different skill levels in the same class, because the instructor, it having that small of a class, they can be flexible enough
Right.
to
Right.
accommodate. And so most of our classes are a mix of people who have never done it before, have never touched it, seen it. This is brand new to them. And people who have more experience and maybe even are very experienced, but they're wanting to have a new experience with an instructor that they haven't learned from before.
Right.
Everybody who teaches, even if it's the same topic, any two instructors aren't going to necessarily teach you all the same things. Even doing the same project, you'll get something different. from each of the people. So, you know, in our watercolor class today, we have people who've never painted, never done a
Mm-hmm.
drawing,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing great. And then we have people who've taken several
Mm-hmm.
watercolor classes, and this is just a different technique that they're learning.
Learning something.
But
Yeah.
because the class is really small,
Mm-hmm.
they're able to manage that and have, which is a cool experience to be in a room and
Yeah.
learn from different people in the class as well as the instructor. So that's
What
really
a
part
what a
of
very
it.
unique experience there at the campus, and you know, I was know that you have expanded. Like I said, you expanded on the facility, and truly, just an amazing structures there on the property, and just can't wait to see how far y'all are going to go. I mean, there's plenty of land there to grow on, but
There is,
y'all
yeah.
are filling it up. Y'all are filling it up
Yeah.
quick. So
Yeah, we are. And what a lot of people don't realize when they drive by, our two original buildings that are on the highway are former homes that we've modified
I
to
see.
make them work. But that is just the very front of our campus. The campus goes way back to the
Yeah,
back, and
it
our
does.
other 8 buildings
So
are
fun.
back off the highway in the woods where you can't necessarily see them. So it's definitely worth coming out to check it out.
Well, you certainly have gotten a lot of support from individual donors
Mhm.
to foundations who have supported the efforts, and it's such a wonderful an investment for any artist to come to Eureka Springs and to invest in themselves and their craft. And I can't think of any other place in the world that I'd want to go to to do that than Eureka Springs. So,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, well, congratulations on another year and another fresh schedule coming out. And get
Yep.
online, guys, and call them out there if you want to. They do have the website for them is essa-art.org. If you want to go to their website and sign up for a class, a workshop, study the art, property, and quality instructors. So you have really been phenomenal in the talent that you are bringing to Eureka Springs to hold these workshops. So I've been very impressed by that as well.
It's a wonderful thing.
All right. Thanks, Kelly, for joining us and telling us all about the new additions to the website and how do people get in there and navigate it all. So thank you for doing that with me today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
So get online, guys. Go to ESSA, ESSA-art.org, and sign up for a wonderful art class here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Get on over and get with us this weekend and all throughout the rest of the year. Hope to see you guys. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you watching us live and learning more about all the things that are going on here in Eureka Springs. We're all about celebrating good people, good places, and good news here at the Eureka Springs channel. And both having you guys support us by sharing these segments, it helps us spread the word about our wonderful little piece of paradise here in Eureka Springs. So thank you for sharing it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.